And once again, Mabina was the Shannon Sumami numbers 0550596 929 0550 567 and no numbers I don't pay your day Juma. Me need a Kwame Appiah Kubi, Mr. Speaker. I don't pay once again. Mabina was in me fast than it be Tony Montana and you make it Yatinase. I don't pay a Juma and say and Juma be now. No, anyway, come on, watch your journey live feed, on Facebook. I don't pay my drink training in no Ebra. Yes, we understand, sir. Campaign no air course. There is a national canker, a national problem and our challenges as you're dealing with as a country. For that reason, we are on course with our campaign against illegal mining. Galamsey and the related activities in I don't pay and come now. I think the reasonable voices in the country, Efrasia said one more air casa. And yes, a few more. Dodwana no afedia omo efrase a womo e kasa esan se ye e kono eni ma no e kobone dodwana no aseye wie eguso so a say, but we will not wait till the last minute and 11th hour and stay with us now and pay any winning komo. Galamsey is killing us and gradually no ebekuye nyina mako one for one to movie. Now one kasabi amayan register with dia. I will get to understand say Galamsey no ebeku obia, including the generations yet on board. Because one more beba no nso ni nyina no asay. We are not resting this time around until say who said the right things are done in our country. And I don't pay stay with us. Medical catcher that I said you be Juma wa Konongo I don't pay. Na Konongo MC kwachi mon friend I don't pay mame. Richard Monfane to so na ye misano say edientia. Wono no ye municipal chief executive na what na ho no mu ahwa. Ma Galamsey no yetua asay and sase dodos bebre. The municipality in the MSS say no ho eba be the headquarters of Galamsey. Now Kwache cannot tell us wonim ho hwe MC work on no he cannot say wonim ho hwe say Galamsey e koso work on he has no idea of the people behind it, probably including himself. Want to me and deny, want to me kasa. Now, in about 2 weeks in a row, after saying you're watching China for no a buy, Minio Katechia free for minister, no, the Lands and Natural Resources Minister. He's been mute all this while. Was he one kasa? Okay, but one kasa tana see our assessment. Now, wohu baby a hit no echo. Now, who baby a conversation no echo say no. As we speak, Jinapo has no reason. Okay, one reason bigger than to come out and speak. And see, Natural Resource Minister no Efrasia Walkasa. Now, I no pay your the voice in the amount. Okay, now what you mean etie what granted interview no with Joy News and Joy FM. We'll play it. Yako Galamsey and you say no minister ni gusua welcome for the chair. When the water bodies are being destroyed, in Suana say na yet two forests in a gua say no. The minister is still speaking grammar to us. Na doing in Addis Brofo and Yadiko Galamsey no. Now when in no aqua say no and some trophy mienu aqua Galamsey site. Aqua China for me inside the Womu Akogum. Okay? Baby a conversation is starting free, because Galamsey no a whole campaign, a whole casa, a whole commodie, meaning no na a trap. Obian Faho. The teacher year kwa election in Crawford to Galamsey no with impunity. Nobody was talking about it until say Mr. Speaker ni okata Jeffrey fa ekwachi China for the buy. And I think Kobono asanso ababeye hey. We are very much happy. Say ye de buy and waso. But you see the sadness of it and he said muntimi nche China for no but yache wo mo. Okay? Na akwakoye nimguase akoye ferry because ene say wo mo ankasa na akwakoye dey say oh timamufo kura na ye nsɛmtrɔfo no kura no ye adwuma kyɛn minister no enti ye wɔyɛ den a ɛsɛ gyinapo no wɔkasa na in a country ye serious minister wa appointing is a one share ensase so one share a form agudie ho nsɛm so okay wo wi aye kwaye ne ade nyina no wo mo ho ban sa minister no wa feli adwuma ɔmampanyin na nado danko ekufuado edima gyinapo sɛ wɔmra meye as lands and natural resource minister. The minister has completely failed his job, yet ye kasa no pay no waje salary. Na on top of it, napo yebo ni di obeye running mate. Wajani ni position energy ministry ne to hono mono. Na nado danko ekufuado se gyinapo ya yama na adwuma wontimi nye no. Wono na ensa kwankwo ye caretaker minister ewo energy ministry. Enti Ghana ha ejapade mienu a esombo yie pa enyinam kanea ho nsem energy ho nsem and the energy no so kwa with mines. It is a say one on the idea sensa. Lands and natural resource one ankasa kradwuma awoye no hu so wontimi nya ne yie. The more reason why the fight against Galamsey as a country no ya fairly. What you say? And yet the minister is coming back to us after the one who was social media, after the what you were radio ni TV, so after the newspapers are reporting in no, so minister in your mind bekasa on the way forward he is still speaking grammar to us, brofu ana waka di chair. At the time I hear kasa Ghana ni panyin bia wo man yi mu bia nim se baby a yaba bedun yaduro wo ne nkwankwanta as a country. But the minister is still speaking grammar. But yebebo ni tape no for the purposes of mo amonte ye no. We will subject it. Ni measures, ni procedures, ni modalities as I say. Wasi wo san so dia babiem dia beko Galamsey no. Yebetie ye yebechirem dia kiremo Ghana for no. Okay? Na ye yenso ya prescribe dia ma minister no. Said ye wo kan nyina no woboa because sa attempt any modalities or dia to akwamu ni nyina no. Wodi bia ba pen afeli anya adwuma. And right now, said your constitution no ekano. As I say, Ghana ni bia mani ye na said yes, once you na yes no in your local community no bebo hubai. And yes, soldier ni nebe ye. Look, and yes, soldiers, and yet Operation Vanguard, Galam Stop, Interministerial Committee on wine mining, wine, and ye, Major Mahama Efe Muhre Nimkwa and Kosiaga. We will not allow the minister, eba ye kan wasemi. One san konkofa budget and fan court presidency. Say wo kwakwa jisika sa beti task force so. This is the same minister ye man isika koto drones. Your taxpayers mutu na mutu etua ni nkakran simpoa teku dama. Eno no wagigi ye odi koto drones. Na wo promise ye nyina wo say ye nyina abo oman ni nyina wo say ye bo. Say drones no be monitor your water bodies. Na ye nya task force a ye this speedboat ede ma wo mo betena nsuo no so amonitor ehu de ekoso on a major river bodies say ye ka say no nsuo ni nyina asem minister na sa babiem ma yentie minister ne voice ne mra na ye ba na ye tie wi a we will go to Konongo eniema ekoso wo Konongo the calls we are receiving eni niema eguso a esi no I mean kwache a wo ye municipal chief executive want to mean can't tell me say one year Galamsey ni bi. He cannot tell me. He can't say that. Say as a municipal chief executive, nipa wona wo ye municipal security, chairman, reporter a free municipality ni mo ebe nyina no. Wo desk so, wo table so, and as I report ni nyina beto no. Kwache the MCE for Konongo cannot tell me say Galamsey no woni mo hwe na wonya bi so he is not involved. He cannot tell us. My minister,
and I'm 1,000% certain, and I can give you the firm assurance that we're going to ramp up our enforcement measures. So all these places you are talking about, we're going to have a cleanup there. We're going to have a complete soup. We're going to send law enforcement agencies to take a soup of that whole stretch, and not just there. So many other places, particularly the central region. We're going to do that. You can be rest assured of that, and you can monitor that. As I say, Operation Halt has never been a continuous operation. It's always been a surgical one. And whenever we find that there's a particular place where there's a rise in illegal mining, or there's a rise in activities and PDT and the rest, we move them in. We're going to conduct the review today, and within the next 24 hours, we're going to find the resources and move them. The review today, and I'm 1,000% certain, and I can give you the firm assurance that we're going to ramp up our enforcement measures. So all these places you are talking about, we're going to have a cleanup there. We're going to have a complete soup. We're going to send law enforcement agencies to take a soup of that whole stretch, and not just there, so many other places, particularly the central region. We're going to do that. You can be rest assured of that, and you can monitor that. As I say, Operation Halt has never been a continuous operation. It's always been a surgical one. And whenever we find that there's a particular place where there's a rise in illegal mining, or there's a rise in activities and PDT and the rest, we move them in. We're going to conduct the review today, and within the next 24 hours, we're going to find the resources and move them.
Kessben.
We are going to have the review today, and I'm 1,000% certain, and I can give you the firm assurance that we're going to ramp up our enforcement measures. So all these places you are talking about, we're going to have a cleanup there. We're going to have a complete soup. We're going to send law enforcement agencies to take a soup of that whole stretch, and not just there, so many other places, particularly the central region. We're going to do that. You can be rest assured of that, and you can monitor that. As I say, Operation Halt has never been a continuous operation. It's always been a surgical one. And whenever we find that there's a particular place where there's a rise in illegal mining, or there's a rise in activities and PDT and the rest, we move them in. We're going to conduct the review today, and within the next 24 hours, we're going to find the resources and move them.
Kessben.
It is only 8 o'clock on the dot. Hi, Kessben 92.9. Sir, we'll share with TV so I'm patch. Hi, Kessben television. The Orbo Namwa Latinase, but Orbo Terminaminye Jumayimra, na Yenin Komo. You see, this is the minister in charge of lands and natural resources. Okay? The better choice of words will be, say, minister we or mislead the country nina. Okay? Jinapo is misleading us as a country. And he is clearly, I mean, Nkoma word, you know, wahu the air koso, central region, and yema say, waho, insuna say, and yema jinsem, until within 24 hours, okay, as quickly as possible, wakwako masa resources are wamu benye nina. Na wamu moving into the western region. Na wamu akwakoye the friend total swoop, okay? Until wamu bekwa region him. Messi, ekroba say ye kase. Minister no nim every single corner galamsey site be awo. National security ya aware. Military for no woman ya aware. Jubilee House ya aware. Okay? And on top of it, the minister knows the people are. Those galamsey sites no ya woman there. The more reason why I'm telling you, say, what misleading the country. And the minister is simply telling us, say, in the absence of Ghana Water Company, the Central Regional Branch, one statement and one issue, you know. Nanka minister and one say galamsey to try. Is that what the honorable minister Jinapo is telling us? The opposite Ghana for you believe no any say Ghana Water Company, our Central Region. And first statement ma bontia mekan say say prince you know the timidity level no ekosro. Say the treatment plant you know is doing just a quarter of full capacity. Minister no is telling us as a minister, no in charge of natural resources, no report to be a man and him na kono na dream no galamsey to etwana. Why do we deceive ourselves like this? Now the question is that wo kwa masha all the resources you can. Now we're moving into the the central region. Now what happens to the western region? What happens to the Ashanti region? What happens to the eastern region? And then I will be in those areas. Because our areas, the minister must know, say, ensure major river bodies say what those enclaves in Yasen. So what is the minister telling us? And the fight is that more fairly, and the truth again is that super wo kwakwa yeni nyina no enkosi hwe enko bebia. Because list a mimikra over 2,000 galamsey sites what Ghana with the names of former and foreign directors and crofua. Sa galamsey sites ni ye omodiano. Minister no will be. The minister is having that document. Ebi kura wano ni die kura no. Eye more powerful than ye ni die kura ye. So it is just a matter of calling the people, those in government, one way your politicians, one way your software, one way your retired military personnel, those who are former footballers, and one way your galamsey no. It is just a matter of calling them to order. It is not by you coming to us
Kessben 92
and telling us grammar. And your grammar now wo babeka ne brofo na wo babeka no. And no enso of galamsey no. Ensure na enia say na ye de yehwe enye ye no. Okay? Wo brofo na wo ka de kire ya no pay as a minister no. It will not bring back the original dignity of those river bodies. And please, the minister must know. You see, eba ye China for ye kan ho asem ye video no enkrofo seta no anwea ta no numre atankwe forest ye adwuma. The minister is aware. One one colleagues no one na etu galamsey no. The minister is aware. And as confused as he is, what ye interview na kodu baby Richard Mompe no na ye mo eno nso. Was you what fighting galamsey na the party for na ba. Ba be catch and said there be baby a galamsey fight na do no wa my party na lose election. You see the common sense rationale behind the conversation we are having this morning. O party no be lose election at the expense of the majority of Ghanaians. And na ye nyina yensu ase ya ye nyansuo nom no. O party no be lose election, so we must give up on the fight against galamsey. The more reason why as our minister he was sleeping on the job. I mean, when nim de ekoso kra wa Ghana. So when him so a deliberate, buapayo wasada. A deliberate say ye kwa election. It is said ye benya sikadia ye campaign untino. We should allow the people to mine with impunity. I have shown you the Tano River. I have shown you the Pra River. I have shown you the Ofin River. I have shown you major river bodies in this country. And right now we are talking about forest lands. 33 major forest reserves. Major one and only yenimsenke to there say a yede kura no asa forest ni de yenkom and ne eyesan krofo we ya na ma and krofo akwa rema wo mutu galamsey. So what is the minister telling us? Baby amemi kwa ya me kwachi China way over 10 football fields, more than 5 acres of forest lands and a one more tuagu and no last week ya na AC. Is the minister telling us, report to be a money table swana? Minerals Commission, a Juma Ben, one way. A Juma Ben, already you see our no ye boss. Edima Minerals Commission, no. Honorable Namwali, a Juma Ben panas up a pani yentia. Say ye casano pay ye that's the taxpayers' money. It's your monthly salary. The country is dying out of a certain canker. What we are facing today is more than a situation that requires state of emergency. Yet the people are looking on, they are watching. And the minister is telling us, "Waka brofo na dekyere. Waka brofo no waka dekyere. Me se wo pabani koye super wo wiase gina."
Kessben 92.5.
Wo free one ma. Ono ani nkrofo na besa the excavators na kogum. De ye wa hai. Any de wo tie wo Angel FM no eno na ye the right way to fight this canker. The list are here. We will tell you plain in your face. Say adiana woyen wona wodi nkrofo na wona wo sen nkrofo ni su wona wodi nkrofo ninya. You are wickedly destroying the livelihood of humanity. Na ye carry now to ho ase na akokot. Makatra me se mo numbers nyina ye wo ha. Mu fie baby a motete mo madodo asori a moko everything is here. Eti minister no mfa saa de ni nya adwuma na wonya ise wo san akọ presidency se ne budget ayede ma no 2024 kra no asa afeda wo kọ presidency akọ ministry of finance akọ pesika fofo na ya sa ababeti another task force no mo akọ chi yesika na di enkosi yaga. The waste of resources drones na ye to ye de wo hefa. The speedboat we bought, where are they? As we speak this morning, one more here. Ejuma ben ye this boat ni ye. Ghana fosika ye de koto sa ni ye medingina. Ye kofa gold catchers at the buy. Gold catchers no ewa hefa. The investment we have made as a country in the fight against galamsey, who is even accounting to the people of this country. And the minister says what? Yes, I kwa resources. At the central region. Prince you so answer yet me akopamo. Please. Ye near grow in this country. Baby I yet do no. The constitution requires every citizen with your might and your strength, all the energy in you to ensure say adie bi koso na nya emra no se okutu pase wan kasa betumi akoatia sempanyfo na ye de tumi ama wo mo no wo mo se wo mo ntimi mo ye ho ban a we must begin to protect our own selves. And what are you telling us? Ye de ba ye wa yo ho se wo hu ye me hu ano videos no akogina phones so akọ bebre. He decided not to speak. He decided to pretend as if say bibia. Now when people began speaking, I felt there was free as a worker. Is that not shameful as a country? And this is somebody all the resources he's enjoying is coming from the Ghanaian people. Yeah, you be so a minister. Who now you say who your leader, but you're servant of the people. No, you now become a boss on us. Yeah, galam say story a kwachi China for a quote na watching me nunye. I feel no minister ne kasa. Is that not shameful? Now I was here boy and say
Kessben.
Minister Nwanyawe, wako takrade, wamuko lanchi manifesto wokobi. Say what the plane crane kosi takrade airport. What drew be possible, he saw it. What who the color of the Pearl River, will be possible in the western region. The boundary between the central and the western region. The minister saw it. What was his reaction? Well, who said the end waka, the end why the phone? Shouldn't that ring a bell? There is no person in this government or call takrade Dr. Bawumia manifesto lunch. Say we for you, so far from and our friends you so I will bet me a catch him say the be possible in Zona ye wo honum no and he has no idea of the conditions of our river bodies. And no credit. It is only the fact that they are misleading us. They will come and lie to us for more resources. No more they cannot fight it because we must begin to speak as a country. As of one in Kasa, the Catholic Bishops' Conference, the National Peace Council. This is a threat to our existential peace as a country. Ghana Bar Association will come here. Wamosi Wamon Kasa, Ghana Bar Association. Insuring in our say the forests and the water bodies are being destroyed. Your farmlands. Say make creation we animu Ghana Bar will come on Kasa. Nasani achechire wo mai. Se sana Kwame Nkrumah mu and kamuba bedi mu dene. And these are the kind of leaders we have. And Kofu a person bedi of mind and him. I mean reasonable minds in our country. Most of the people are quiet. And him for because majority of them are involved. Why do we do this as a country? For once. Papa. We cannot do the right thing just for once. Ukwa Jacobu. Orabo na mwali seme kase Jacobu DC. Wani company ya money contract so won koye reclamation. Womo ko galamsey site hu Jacobu DC. Mon friend country. Na record this in the videos in the BBA. We will tell you the truth in the face. We will let the people know say you are the one killing them. They gave you the power and you are using the same power in killing them. Jacobu DC, Amansia Central, mon friend in country. Why do we do this as a country? Why? Mami ni binu ya Solomon Owusu eni nkomo na anope nkomo aye di no wase wode na no to mo Richard na ze minister solo na hotedi na sisa Solomon Owusu, good morning. As you say,
Mr. Speaker, Anope, Mehosa, Opera Coso, na Mamentia, Chiefo, na Memo, Wapaso, Ole, Wuya, Gatache River, na Mesro, Mem, these hands of furniture, Ghana Bar Association, Mem Pound Joe, Mem Pine Furniture, Mem Pass of Furniture. Yanya Ghana Mebuno Adumafo Amasheno, they will save this country. And they all come from somewhere from war, Tamara Mafo, they don't deserve your time for even a minute. And until Meso, and how you will take this battle to them.
I did the Ababedu as a country, the ye be as ye conscience is solo, a dientia.
Mamenka say, I agree.
Kessben.
And this can you breath. I don't wafa, and only a factory of so. Yenya and go for and penny for one memoir, you move abra bubunane, sika, send you pabe woman when yes, that is what they are interested in. And yes, sir, Mr. Speaker, a better Japana of Wabrani, Nipa, Yen sell Bosomen. What me at Rasia Case, Asasia, another choir, a mount from a mount super. A mount oxygen, a woman to be attracted as Nipa, a mount a nobaya, would ye, a mount moo, and Namua would ye, was all Wako Seno. I mean, a dear that's anybody in inside of Bosomen Grow. Nina, cafe, your young penny for what would ye, your money, Chia, this is your physical. I said, a member of my suite, but there's a walker, a DC, a Jacobu, was it. Oh, you're crashing in the one. What is that? Manchester Central. Me chrome, and Ponya, and don't do Ponya, Udu Jacobu, Udu Numbraso, Udu, Tassim Quaker on your senior. Yes, saints, I say, a Papa Forest, and the Cobru. Other, yeah, good year. To the extent that me chrome for, or more, to quiet one, common body or and Omunia call Washi, now Wako Toy Ganedi, our Omunis covered. Now, we're not to me other idea. Yes, here about the castle we are, and go from me on one to come. It sounds a one more, one more bottom of it sounds a one more, or to win a cup of pure water. And as a can show the Kuma, it sounds a one more, or would you can you free about on the Bantino? Yana for your phone. Now, Sadia way, there is a chill of mine. Can now someone got some to see more, who got China for Chinese in the bay, Anna or to one who are not Shanghai. When you get baby or had more, your friend of Santigua. When you say, you all more, a good year or more, or be free the chrome of what you were and then the chrome for you.
That's only.
And yet, one may put it to me, and now a fire woman so or two sour, Galam says so. Now you're going to pass him, your friend, LI 2462. A moment, Penny Quan said, what did your forest, your quiet, or bet you the amount of four, no more for your minds. Wait, I did part the womb. Yes, so yes, your excellency. What is the excellent? Say, insurance, I can Tantano, and it's a friend, your excellency. Then, you keep from Ghana water, I can't say, and say, and then I excellent on. Now you were Minister of Lands and Natural Resources. Now, that branch and what's a year, Papa? What's a year, Papa? Now, what new more? Now, but this is a social emergency. 1 year, you're going to nobody's going to sit down.
Kessben.
Now, no more prepared budget. Or we know it's an emergency situation. What I comment by? Comment by, the one with the yellow. No, or more for my initiate. Well, Swaba. Was mining in any work, I said so. I got prepared budget. No more for charity. And what you mess now, Mr. Speaker, wouldn't get a change a Ghana whom you know, Busum, spirit in that time working. Forget about all sitting there. They are all compromised. They are all part of the gig. They are all part of those that are destroying the environment. The Ghana Mebuna Soria. Now you will have the power for you to deal with the issues expeditiously. Now, and now let me deal with more
listen in our listen to her. Listen in our yeah.
One more yet to more and a more yet. That's Ghana for the say, and Melbourne especially. Say, move up, Mr. Speaker, and the Katache. Now, to say, you work for us to forget about the military. Forget about the police. You take citizens arrest. You have got to take a for. Now you arrest a galamse for one more 2 minutes. And now I was a year. Now, and yes, sir. You be and crying in the
Zola Yen you know.
And Jakra. And you said we are the more of us. Now, you say, Yamaka.
Kessben.
Radikaya ho na wonso do ho agi mu die na enkomo aye di eyo dey no nyame nhira wonso why
Better what you
Better say minia adopay enti solo agna beneno at the enkomo na adopay conversation that you having no he's much interested in it Sunday no me show videos no ma mema honorable Namwalache na mema na kwaba no pe woni ni nua paragraph na eba na emergency bi asi ma paragraph enti aba enti adope me ni honorable Namwale nko ade be ye adwuma honorable good morning dem pom to say
onyamena dom boko
ba be fine
wa masa na magro no nyede
samu bo
magro no nyede odwane enye hwe ha oti se bi na me bana odwane paragraph wo se bi na me bana odwane ade
Wenya emergency
yenya kasi e bar bi se na fere du tama
ye dwuma di na se no frame
oni ni obeka dwane na odwane
I'm pom to say
nyamena dom mpom ye
bibi aboko
nyamena dom
campaign ko say
campaign dia ekosu pepe ekosu pepe na sisi bebia me catch million NDC for say
yeah
ni here say and supporters NDC supporters sympathizers and some MPP people mu de monko to abaroma John Dramani Mama na montuma NDC parliamentary candidate no say mu vote mato no we shall protect it for that one there me assure you I'm assuring all of you in Pennsylvania was no we know how to protect the vote near a causes and time ago no emasubium we are going to protect our vote enti ne here say mo de munya campaign na monko to aba no mutu aba no wie pe de ma vote nya rada ka be say green eno ano no
wo be bo ho ban
ye be bo ho ban this is the assurance I want to give to them
Yedi galamse ho nkomo na wo ba ye minim se watie nkobo a me di ne bi but speaker akasa the speaker of parliament akasa ye betie the voice no minority leader akasa and afi majority leader so akasa enti Honorable Namwale ma yentie voices here from parliament na yemra yeba mesa bo minister na nkasa so ye in charge of natural resources ne de no de aka ho na afi yahye nkomodie no ase ma yentie speaker de no na yemra
Kessben.
Talk about taking action.
Kessben.
Well, they say I'm old, so you are young. I'm only 60-something years old. And I'm sure many of you will go before I go because I'm getting to 100. That's where I'll get to before I go. 100.
Kessben.
Some of you are of little faith.
Kessben. Kessben.
And I'm sure by 50-something you will be going. I won't go. So I love Ghana. I want to see Ghana survive. But we cannot continue this way and expect that things will get any better. Let's continue to work together.
Kessben.
If we don't build the trust, nothing will happen in this country. Nothing. Any word come from any of you is taken on the basis of suspicion. So how are you going to work together to achieve what you're talking about?
Kessben. Kessben.
So please, as they say, enough is enough. Enough is enough. Let's work together. You are the leaders, and every day people are listening to you. They are watching you. They want to see you talk about Ghana. The way forward, not parties. Who are those participating in the Galamsey? If we take census,
Kessben. Kessben.
some of you will be there. And the people you are talking to are aware. It's not that they are not aware, they are aware that you are some of you are participating in it. So please, first desist from doing it yourself. Don't go to them for the money for your campaigns. Don't go to solicit their votes. Let them see you work.
Kessben. Kessben.
Truly, It's a disgrace that we've gone to this far. Look at the water. Horrible. But that is no problem. It's only expensive. Well, annually, the water we get as a country can refill all these rivers. But how do you do away with what has already been polluted? And the environment.
And that is Ghana Speaker of Parliament cautioning members of Parliament to desist. In fact, don't go there for their vote. Don't go in for their monies to sponsor your campaigns. Work. Some of you are involved. Desist from doing it and talk about Ghana. And those were the words of the Speaker of Parliament. The Honorable Ato Forsen, Ghana's minority leader, on Galamsey, na Yamra.
It's indeed a serious matter and cannot be allowed to slip without a comment.
Kessben.
This is particularly so because today the topical issue of the country relates to how our water bodies has been destroyed, and to the extent that we are threatened in a way that if care is not taken, we will not be able to have water. The Speaker, this is as a result of Galamsey. And he is the Minister for Defense. The President of State is President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. So if the President has failed, he should admit so. And if he has failed as a Minister for Defense in tackling Galamsey, he should admit so. It is wrong for him to cast insinuations and aspersions and creating impressions that somebody is making political statement. The executive power of state is with the president, and you are the Minister for Defense. If you can tell us that you cannot deploy the military to stop Galamsey, but you can deploy the military to stop the exportation of maize, and so we should clap for you. Mr. Speaker, the issues we are talking about, they are serious issues. Our livelihood is threatened. Our livelihood is threatened. And we cannot allow this to pass just like that. So, Right Honorable Speaker, I recognize that this is an emergency session. I recognize that we should only work with the motions that you have admitted. But Mr. Speaker, when we come back in October, this matter, the way you have allowed Galamsey to destroy our livelihood, Mr. Speaker, we'll revisit it. We will revisit that matter. And as a country, Mr. Speaker, and as a house, we should find...
Minority leader, we don't have to wait till October. October, in fact, because, that time. They are doing it with impunity. Now, honorable, they say, say, uko forest ni mua. This week, na uko mu, eko hu di omwa ye noa. Next week, ubeko no omwa ye, double of the uhu ye dadano. Enti, wamu deforest, with enough speed. Wamu kopa. Because he cannot wamope, because wamu nimse bibiya bitimiesi. Ma yentie the majority leader. Afrido Maakye, na yamra.
Issue of Ghana water problem in central region. I am saddened by what is happening.
Kessben.
And I will refer colleagues to go to the handout of 2018 when we're approving the Tamale water. And Mr. Speaker, I raised this matter. I chair the Ghana Water Company, and I had the privilege of visiting some of these intake centers. It is very sad. And as a country, we have to know when to do partisan politics and when to act in the national interest. This Galamsey issue, I'm happy that today we are bringing it up again on the floor. I don't want us to pursue it in the partisan light, but it's a major matter. Ghana water, somebody is talking about 3 years. It may not even be up to 3 years. Would we continue to play politics with national issues when the effect of Galamsey is having its toll? It will not identify who is an NDC or MPP. So I would want to urge all of us to pursue this matter and not make those civil society organizations helpless. It's a serious matter, Mr. Speaker. It is a serious matter. And we know this alienation is very expensive. Are we now going to process seawater to drink? It will cost the nation. The tertiary desalination alone, we know when I was a chair, I know its effect on the books of Ghana Water. And it's the same government. Ghana Water is unable to pay for the desalination because it was the state that guaranteed the facility. Every now and then, the company will go to the Ministry of Finance. Dr. Forson is here. He knows what it is. And I know how my government pays. I remember again in 2015 when Honorable Setekwe appeared before the Finance Committee. I was a member. When he was talking about the challenges in the cocoa sector, he talked about Galamsey as one of the contributing factors, that people were felling their cocoa trees, cutting down their cocoa trees, and using that for Galamsey. My own ancestral village in Asinfosu, my family members came to me to buy them machines. These cocoas that my ancestors had many years, that we use proceeds to renovate family home. They said everything was going because of Galamsey. This was 2013, 2014. But we appear as politicians that when it's a national issue, because of where the public opinion was swing, we pretend we don't know. We don't want to tackle it. So let us get more serious as a political class and ensure our relevance, because it's a serious matter. And I'm happy Honorable Ablakwa made a call on the minister.
But I say, the honorable majority leader, what you say, or Kasan, very intelligent point. I mean, without partisan. Sir, you're from Tunche, politics in Inko, now you're dealing with the national issue, specifically on Galamsey. Because you're no NDC, the NPP now, you're baby. But Oma self would train in every year. Yentie the honorable and not don't pray. And Rasebe Johnny Edema in Sawama Duaji. Baiji.
Me. Kessben. And I thought that this matter should be allowed to slip without commentaries. And Speaker, in your wisdom, you have given some direction. I mean, we sat here and tolerated all manner of commentaries. We heard my colleague, Honorable Samson Ahi, saying that even the lighting has been polarized, to the extent that the lighting fixing has been directed such a way that it is going against them. Nobody said anything about that. Nobody said anything about that. And for the records, Honorable Nitiwo, the defense minister, when he spoke, he mentioned no name. And this, yes, no party names. And it reminds me of a popular saying by Chinua Achebe that the majority leader often quotes. When dry bones are mentioned, old women get worried. Old women get worried. To paraphrase, Speaker,
Honorable Member,
Speaker,
Honorable Majority Chief, are you sure he said old women? What about the old men? You have to be gender compliant.
Speaker, the matter at stake, yes, is the aged who get worried. Yes. Speaker, our colleagues should just sit down and listen. Sit down and listen. And I'm very happy when the minority leader challenged us that we will debate this matter and the culprit will be mentioned. In fact, we are ready to debate now. If we are to look and investigate both sides of the house, you have had the opportunity to rule this country before. I can tell you, you polluted the water more than us. You polluted the water more than us. So let's get matters straight. Speaker, we have business, critical business to prosecute. We have.
So you see, I don't know, this is a member of parliament for Nsawama Duaji. The leader, Rafenyo Markin Kasewie, wakasa nice. I mean, spoke wisdom. Kasewie, yes, my mama yen fasadi way. enya man yourself. Then he started. NDC polutu nsuo no more than NPP. Enti ene nsuo na say ya mayen kasa mayen kahwe. Ghana for asem. Eja me na meka. The commentary on making it. Abo, mame emra so na benchio.
Yo.
Yes, speaker. Abo na mo.
All jokes aside, all debate aside, me stand no.
But you put your microphone it so
me stand.
Yes, thank you.
Me stand. I am stand since time immemorial.
Okay.
Na me program bi so tama nanado declare war on Galamsey. And I was quite happy say all the media houses in Ghana decided to help him. So I'm surprised. Say he couldn't fight it because he even came out and put his job on the line. And Oman Papa Bia say head of state Kasana President Kasa. Eto asuma obia feel say what can he do obey when you nyanka everybody say resign. I'm telling you seriously. You declare war on Galamsey. Every press house ebo abaso so ombeboa amparampan so omo sha seserom de omo oboa. But me ma caution be the platform show led by Cardinal. One of your sister station Anajubi. And I make her say they are going the wrong way by F80 Suda 4 Galam stop we say Suda 4
Operation Galam stop.
And I make her say some microphone omo kono. After 2-3 months no.
Yes.
Omo kase be start Galam see no. So to be in the side no a waste of money
and resources.
Waste of money, resources, time, and everything. I said this thing, but obianti me because no enkobe dwam. And the down minia bibia ye wo say you betum dey giant Galamsey no we have them in our statute books.
Okay.
We have them in our standard operating manuals.
Yes,
we have them at their ministries, departments, and agencies. We have all the policies. So to me, no, young classy. Me say the Minister for Defense should go and do. Only he has no say in the Galamsey site. Meaning, in the Forestry Department, Forestry Commission. Let me break it. Forestry Commission.
Yes.
Ministry of Land and
Natural
Resources. Forestry Department. Almost forest rangers. Ghana.
Forest guards.
Yeah, they are rangers.
Yes. Yeah.
Omutu use to ompo. Omo bon ban se mo bi ko twa.
Edua.
Nnua ne adade. Sisi nnua ne adade. We nyina yenim. And Ghana has say no. Every part of the land belongs to somebody. Opa makwai na ho mo bibiri ne ko baby u de u ko if I ko Bogatanga left and right bone and
the hawkers here.
U de fa we say bulldozer they could try to say who see die. People will come and stop you. Assembly for Bible stop you. Produce permit. So nobody obi ni Ghana han musia obeko akoye bibia obi nim ho hwe. Ghana and now sakeke. Na me can say the district assembly. And I say, me can't fra.
Yeah.
Me see, the state has failed, led by the head of state.
In the fight against Galamsey.
The government has helped the state, led by Nanado. They have failed the whole country. They cannot stop Galamsey. Not that they don't have all the accoutrement. But na so penjo trefie man nkwalari nanka no ye ka nanka refo a o ka ho bi because edemla eneni hono look okotu gold surface mining no emra wo hono be ba ko gi permit be ba ko prospecting ba ko exploitation and so ko mining emra ni nyina wo Niye se so ye se na se osie no. Menua se na osie no ai wo ye books mu. Huma mu na se o ye ne sa menua efi no ebi ka enko prem. Ebi nko ofin mu. Ebi nko sama epo mu ebi nko. Because if people who abide by the rules and regulation and the procedure that has been given to them, we mean can achieve a choir share a good one we say yen fine surface mining no meaning enter the license no and in the first place what bano the license no also report to this assembly almost some dey kakra mbaji on mbaji almost some ma permit bi and the Ministry of Environment and other government parastatals no they have inspectorate division some question say na oye no sa na oye na then after you have done some place you have to reclaim the land. Are you reclaiming the land when you know just say when you know your books so who has failed? The chain of command has broken down. The chain of command from the head of state. Who's the chain of command if head of state no more?
Commander in chief,
head of state in there and the Nanado or head of state. I don't know. I can't speak against him. I can't touch him. But the government no, or no man I want this say on fanya juma the state. Unse uko wase wabasi no. Maba mu studio ase.
Yes.
O the Ghana flag at one we say. You are telling me say you are neutral, you are fighting for Ghana.
Yes.
Say me buy na NDC flag and I say MPP flag that Asia. You are telling me say you are aligned to NDC or MPP. Doing the job for them to make sure say they rule well.
Kessben.
But we are talking of the state. Nanado, you are the president. MPP na do abeto na why president no. But once we are president no, on mine that is the state.
Yes.
Una the leader of the state. And to kasemu and ubi no picture uko court them. That's who say na do picture and also come ministry department agents that's who na do picture board na.
Yeah.
And ye MPP intina the picture no board no.
O man intia.
So nyema so ye nyina so who say you are doing it for the country. Na Ministry of Agric, Ministry of Environment, Ministry of Forestry Commission, Ministry of Land and Forest in Adania. Inyuma mu ye nyina no obia on the schedule. So who has failed? And the president should be able to fire
the minister.
Identity because if your colleague say what if I say
yes.
Now omo tutu we say bia na eba news mo we have to say who did this minister? So the minister should be able to find out what is happening. Now sadene nyawe say na minister na yehwe prison abroche prisoner Johnny from prison no the minister of interior resign. Prisoner wa Johnny no the minister of interior resign. That is what who minister no unu nkai say ohwe say prisoner bia anya dey enwane. So the chain of command is that the power you have no you should be able to do everything that you need to do. Export of tuna. Tabna me minister for fishes. No?
Yes.
Export of tuna. Me down man aju 11. And my minister called me, honorable. Have you signed an export of tuna to Côte d'Ivoire, 2,000 metric tons? No, because no. Oh, I'm not gonna say okay. A vessel is on its way on its way to Côte d'Ivoire.
Okay.
And the your fat is now organic to tuna. Why do you have to export? My minister had every right to fire me. And at June 11 o'clock, we have to call national security to stop the vessel.
On the sea.
Because that kind of fat is not ashore to. So it can me die. And I say, minister ne die. And I did not the demonstration. We have to resign. As I make a note, I say, all this the buck stops with Nanado. But name me Yanni say, because of 3 months to election, no, presidency on Kessben. He is not talking, he's not doing anything. The answer is ceremony. Okucha Katisod. Adenta Duduaro, ya Katisod 3 times. Nancy of Sambe Katisod bio. That's what they are doing now. So now the country going to election is now on autopilot. Baby yenim. Who is in charge yenim? Wow, eti enka Ghana for this election, if they make Galamsey top priority for the elections,
and that is what we are doing.
The next government that will come, whichever government that will come, will make sure say me man Galamsey yi eko sa I'll lose election. Once they see that, me na make a sure, because me I say me can say let's our laws and bylaws and statutes, the way we say, if we implement, we can stop Galamsey. And yeah, they didn't cry. Now, China for now, Mukochi one.
Yes.
Immigration for Muma work permit. As a work permit, I would mass uncle for you. And no more young woman now. Say, can immigration for your Mojuma ye? Because Mimi Kaise, Namiti Fiebuna, our wobity, Misro.
Okay.
Send immigration for her, uncle for no. Send immigration for her, uncle for no. Oh, one, a child, 3 months, no maba. Why your papers? Yeah, she said, ha expertise. What we see. So I'm at a lot. My yira, and yes, I can.
Yes, and what?
My yira say, Nkofo gukwemu. You are not chasing them to ask them where is your document. Who the visa document? Uba say Uba be work permit man for what? Immigration for any mojuma.
Okay.
Mean to make us some kind of magic because we who ye.
Okay.
But as to the it beats my imagination. As the director of immigration, why are you not sacking those in charge of those Galamsey areas now? Foreigners say Sadiano. And your Munkwan Burkina Faso, Mali for Nigeria for. What are you doing as an immigration director? Minister for Interior, have you questioned the immigration director?
The comptroller.
Minister for local government. Minister for local government. Who are wanting? What busa DC is, you know? And I said the civil servant around the DC.
Yeah.
I'm a civil servant now, and a public servant now, or what assembly on Akacho say, yeah, President Kakoyo na DC, stop you. This is doing for no stop. He has to stop you with an authority letter. Because we the civil servant, my civil servant for almost 10 years there.
Okay.
We the civil servants, if you don't give me instruction in you are not for mom instruction, make us you until you write it. Due government order. So a day instruction that this year amount say and 1 year. These are some of the things. Until say just follow the line and near Musa question.
Yes.
And you say where's my I don't 1 year. Now this is also and Kanana Akufo-Addo, the president of the Republic of Ghana, Mankas the head of state too, the president of the Republic of Ghana in government.
Yes.
If you have asked the DC, I don't need to Galamsey Wohono. Now to me, Senator
Yanwa.
And to me, Yano, Senator Utufo, Edis Tulu.
I him for no.
Or any be for doing Galamsey, no.
Yes.
Why is the government not also
doing same?
Distilling DC for doing Galamsey? Because it is state sponsored. No, I don't want to use state sponsored. It's government sponsored. Government sponsored. Galamsey because if the government can clear Akunta mining, mining, you start investigation. You committee investigation. No, so Akunta mining the moment the president says the government says that no. No,
MUT processes
because the letter over try the account or better baby on Fanya Juma. Oh, and these are some of the things Ghana for Yakotuaba. Mumma, because Utin crime. Ufu say, and
yes.
Obiti,
I watching me the pure water.
I found on your grand say pano.
I was so coupon was
this Nankasa.
Wokokonongua.
Kolongo.
Yes, Jacobu.
Omoye,
Manchester Center, almost say when you know.
Yes, Sassina. Omoye, Galamsey Hormusama, Insuna polluted. Hormuna, Nusana, a core system.
Yes.
I affect you reproductive on the other day. Oba fefe bi afio no ofe onimade wa pass wa Grand University wa ba University of Ghana osua de utinkan wo ebia East Legon ana say
cantonment
cantonment the
Airport Hills
no nye ba ko na nuwa ho no esikaforon no Tazako.
Okay.
Utu chale uye bema Tazako.
Kessben.
Ubanu su nimade wa pass wa ko Legon. Omo ti class wa ko so be your fi konongo ere mo no. Akwai galanse sana de code mo ma de bibia nya pepe physical ubanu wa uti nkan so se enye wasem no ubanu ni obaya koshia omoni agi fefe omo ye wedding kakraka sponsored o here ni ba sponsored mo ye wedding kakraka o makotra we akwara nko wo na sakunsa akwara no oba na ye we ni ti achia ana se
oni
ana ni bema ni ho ana na su ni ho ma no se unana why hwe han a o si galanse na mfa ho ana se unti aban because wo party bi unti aban no unana ena ya ka konya sa repercussion no no se ezuson so no abeba ho no uti nka ha se o wakoto nentwinam nya nentwinam ko dwanam o dwan do me ko waba efensen baby kumasi sek ho no new plan station nya no wa pekasi wato sa odwan no ye no konongo ho no wa rinwura ni sa sana de nwura wa richa adudo no mu wato odwan ukasi wato odwan unim se wato sana do odwan kono kokunu wo utaza ko ho no ana so cantonment ho no uwiwia na wo se wo so sana no bie
yare
abawo you are going to pass it on genetically to your kids and your emotional liver problem, kidney problem, na ontiasie. Enti aso man no ese hwe na yeyi politics infim na se na nado na onye ni hia mumienka he's in the driving seat enti na yebo di no se ba ma na driving seat na me amasana mo le mebo ni din se me ansa me driving seat na se me failure me anka se mebo mi din enu na che se ye your man ba pa minia civil society and a newspaper me find newspaper
I
was expecting to see uno get the chief free fa we say no
videos in any idea there be one publish
nyame chade me hu TikTok
okay
enti ganya TikTok na o ka we say na ka che o mu de be she sumu sa nyama Ghana say be see no
o publish
and o mu ye no because nya mu ye no there are a lot but only madam akwa be the moment wa ko esa is why popular uni okete mo popular but ade ba ko se mu kwa buchia mu ntimi nto economic tickets is a business class ticket
oh zabo
oh we are popular who ntimi ko trap economy but to business class
Kessben
but you mean to me want to business class
amen
because you who say you are trying to save lives and then let me check CNN
okay
one Republican, top Republican, or baby, or see, I'm not voting. I said I'm a conservative. As a matter of my mind as a conservative for Donald Trump organizing the 6th January insurrection.
Yeah,
I'm not voting for Donald, even though I'm a Republican. I'm not voting for Donald Trump. Not voting for Donald Trump, but I'm voting for Kamala Harris. But I'm a Republican, so I want to see who. I don't know your political lineage, but okay, Jeffrey Fat consul or no MPP. I want him to come out and say me a MPP ni. But I don't galasent, you know. Me too my MPP, but me too my Abia Afranto and I say NDC. That's what we say because of the galamse. We say, look, if you set that example, no. It will shake people to know say it's not we are this just say we are people just say all the time we have to do and has of folk ni kotoko and yet Chelsea ni Manchester United
yes
it's about Ghana
yes.
And our principles and our policies into my from amo I can see na me can see all the best of Ghana say nyina wo man wo hormono if from amo in the 50s or late 40s or to nyumbi or see obiara nye na famu die na Ghana benya nkoso won
yes
obia say you are a journalist who ye wa famu die me a communicator me ye ma famu die obia nye na famu die ye ni frinkim because infidie I say infidie ye to try nkiti screw ha we wa ha ni ye twa ni nyina positive no ene mama Ghana benya nkoso na Ghana nya nkoso a oso wo asomdwe Manuesi
Amuna mwale bedase anope kakra be kadia fa mo campaign ho na yemfa sorry so na minya okwan anope de wenya free airtime
so Johnny padre Johnny we Johnny o ma gro no nye de
wenya emergency
the emergency
Mamitio mo campaign no
adeba kwa mpese me kache Ghana fo nyina enya ndisi fo nko Ghana fo nyina yen hwese bebe ba koto aba no yen kan wo hono na yen record so ma obi anko because or record wi a or the be bo police station mo
yes
the results no or the bo police station or the be bo police or the be tari police station no ehu hia pa ko that results no and the published results and no bia trust our results no na fere se ukọ collation center hono na hono mo de na ye twodi bo hono no make sure say en na hono mo na se wa win a mamu mo say enko
okay
me hu bi da wa win a be mo say enko gira ho na hwe say ni aye record drama the other person no sana because if I'm winning by 9,000 vote difference me nya 20 enti okora say enya ni say no ni atro ebe de odu achi no nya 7 single 7 u dwane coin na u de na wo enya 10,000 say na o 7 no ya no ye 27 22 aka ho na 227 sa 227 no 227 bebre no eye bebre betima di wo hambo
okay
enti gira hono ne hu say u de na eba no sakro jen na hia se koto aba ena ade ba kusa mesrem nuanum MPP fo yani nsem bebre yaba ewo sa yisi registration ho
yeah
MPP fo omun kan de because they see the EC as a department of election in the MPP headquarters. It shouldn't be so because at first he heard with the Ukasika NDC for Ankasa ka over 3,000 votes ye num.
Okay.
Almost say a genuine Papa say a genuine mistake. But genuine mistake, if you don't speak about genuine mistake, that genuine mistake would not be a mistake.
All right, honorable.
So me say me can Jemensa, it say Ghana be bia and a boss Masari party activists someone. Yeah, me I don't care we are party activists, but the thing that do the right thing so that Jemensa will not have the police and the military to be guiding her for the rest of her life.
I'm very natural and organic method, so I'm cleaning no dear free wama. I pay we a bear man, but your low sperm count, premature ejaculation, low libido, sexual dysfunctioning. And how I can, but your name, erectile problems into one to me called Bar, which me and in a dear. Kobasa Besson in inside, and opening in eye or how can see a power. Infertility clinic, a cover, Heba, medicines, and I think supplements, and one with free New Zealand and United Kingdom, the Abba said, one with the best years. Massa problems in no every Winnipeg dream net me, a boama, one or at me. No page one more now when it dreams for any income. But up on my track, one more time, community 22 Estate Junction. One more on 0597 225388 0597 225388 and after 0597 225389. Now when it dreams fertility clinic, any income one pay. Mami fast that be Kessben publications and pay one more dark man pacho. One more than crata papa the abedra my so mistakes I would warn him. And pay so would see me for the be a screen pacho wo pe crata. And now woman Facebook that the man of an king kind will feed the shia the as I said when the best friend for any and so baby I will be a boy bookshop I got to book on Kwame. I tell one more say we here the best friend for Achro. Anope wo wada Roma wo beboa subject ahodo nyina no ye ho nkrata e wo say ye mathematics, English, science, computing for basic 4 to 6, creative arts for basic 1 to 6, upper scientific history for basic 1 to 6 ni nyina wo mo oba senior high school so e ba no biology e ba no government textbooks ahodo ni nyina wo mo English, mathematics, integrated science ni nyina no e bi wo anope bomode na woni best brain any nkomo for one more on 0507 200 200 0507 200 200 and for 0241 520 946 0241 520 946 now when the best brain ending command I mean faster than it be my Eclipse collateral management on and obey Eclipse and Daroma which are now we are Japadian rough, but why you cratter to a Japadian so and there Japadian cratter bet me a Jumami Chia commissioner or home. But your Eclipse is cratter and quote me to Jessica, a good bottle, and she had a pay. Now when you want evidence, I feel whoop alone when you collateral. When the Eclipse when you come on the bois with collateral now a Timia bois and they will pay beyond every pay from the bank. And then tell you site Tabakan Street now will be home for one more 026699 9020 026699 9020 and after 0302 551877 now when the Eclipse in come on pay now one more bedje was it's only 9 o'clock on the dot. I'm in Konamine. Dr. Time, that's all. The Dima for Heba for Encodim. We are fine. I know where you are.
Many high, no, you're not crying. I'm a baby.
Maybe I'm not dear.
The old tour. Hey, I can't drove my sweet hearted.
And found.
Yeah, but today.
Anyone what to say?
I don't know. Come say issues concerning Ghana. No, when you bring there, you go explain tire.
We will do it.
You go meet from home. Oh, bread, papa, easy.
I see.
But patriotic songs on the same. The moon some year you might dear. Can you quite say, oh my baby, dear baby, but bibi ani nyame. Yeah, dear, beton here Draco because he Anton quiet your bini.
I see.
I see a banner so nearby.
I see.
And more Juma, I'm a boy.
Bedas. My income one of pay.
I went to us so near Chetty for near a phone in a Medima for Herba Hospital doctor. Time does so abusia for sing cry ha a pokwase mayira midima fo na just say ye kwa yanim uko kumase so atwema ebua kwa agogo Dr. Time da so ubehuno na afi wo de bre ato yade so fi se wo say o de bre ne na ene ye adwuma Time no said ye de betu so bia agidi na ebeye adwuma wo se ye nkrapoma enfama so ye homprenu ne entena hwe mu enfama homprenu nyare wanyina eye ntatia case ntatia case doctor no ena motene nka no 21st this September eye ne birthday achede chenchirenche ene ye yetimi che phones ye che emo ye che TV ye che anwa this year dey ene e bia ka akora besu na minim de obawe na mi ambe da me ho akogire mo bi because card obi apɛ na just me saka bi tiabuziafo obi amra so ye ho o card any attendance and be cheziga de asema ba etimi di ba force ye ka che obi ase wadaro ma fa anyare wa bra no fa bre ento so ma de stroke any ni di asie no eye midimafo na ebetu ase e de ama wo stroke na e ba e bon kaye enti wo ho ahwe onipadua ye entena ho huna manesa se wo ho na se o kasa ma ye wontimi ntwe mframa titiriye anase onipadua no e fa ba bi ta agene o sorry gina wo nipadua so otim se balancing because o ha na sa ye mre de bia won sa na e wo so a mane mo nka ye se e stroke na e pese ba vize wadwea stress wadwea ni too much ntintini na e wo honom na e adwuma no ba bi betimi ate na moja nwuna gu ana se ba bi betimi arapcha na se twi mo bi kra betimi abo honom na de hawa bro ntimidimafo se the stroke ni di asie no omra Dr. Time that's one on fat time ento so na afa yempe ne poma si brevi se sa bre yi de enye yare da ho mre ne ewom no ebre mu odin ni de mu o se nti se o yare a o de how ebebe fie ni nyina no eye midimafo aso ya ne din ni ne honam se nti doctor se bra woni mo se ntatia case ni nyina fa be dan ye fi se infections ahodo nyina ntatia case bacteria and fungal infections nko ana fa be dan midimafo nti ntena ho nkoti go no Elfa pen drive no system unit ahodo mo de kwa na de ba ne obenya akwakwote burning sensations no ben wa ma wahu say yes bibi wo baabi na afi discharges ahodo afi ekuru ahodo ba be ye nipadua no because sa infections na friend gonorrhea no enya sam keto one treating ye nso a ebetimi atwa wa your ba wo your bema wo ebeto so abramidima for say ye ma professional lab technicians no hwe nipadua mu ne ye so yade na no abusuafo kwa ma review biem se midima for edi ama de owo chlamydia ne candidiasis nyina no enso nkobi na doctor Emfabre ento so wo se ekro wo minimu ebi wo bo ano ebi wo yefunu mu onko a nipadua ba akofo osa ahodo nyina aye o mountimi ni di ye nipadua ne fon ana efon ekro wo ye maduane tom na honam sanfro ekro no etimi bleeding na edimoja egu yamba tuntimi fa wani hunu na moja ne so tia edin sembebre bebronti doctor time da so semen control say sa how ni nyina wono na etu ase fa bedan efise no so kantata case no hom de owo sisi yade enso nkobi sisie ni ntini pedua na chia ukutapoma wo de na wo trase entena sisie ni so de yentimi nyi mfiri ni pedua daily activities mu mani nye ye da biara da because me bae na meteme de so me kwa me nante so de wo ye bia no du sisi na ye dru anwumre na akofa ya ye sisi wo ye oba wo ye bem o si ajapade no sisie ni hu netua ti se wan show de ni ye ambacho one shot the any year said the assembly wa ye fra na joma cha bozo da hono mo sa because this year ntimi him nkomba enti abasa na o de kaka ebe se dwanam doctor time da so se men kan cho se for sisi ne bra na bolt and nut ne yemiemia mu ma enti ni ntimi enkura sisi ani ye adwuma wo ye de sisi ade abra na se wo se attack nerves no e ma wo sisi ni huna mane amedima fo se wadaro ma fa bedan na ye mfa time ento so ye 30 minutes wo se wo nipadua ne mu akon amienu kura na ebetene wo anemia sorry brebi moja na wi na eweda bia na drop ekofom saa na kyese ni subiri betena so ntimi nya adwumaden ye kase sika bia hwe agukura enkofom bia ntimi ntumika because kwa na so akoma no eyi atofom da bia na nipadua no ayanyanganyanga ntimi dima fo se men kancho se entena ho ma anemia yade nkunkoko kan obi malaria kan obi ye doctor time da so midima fo herbal hospital branon fabre no ento so so wi a show kidney ma osa no enje ne ho nko testing kan chosi wanya kidney failure pacho ba midima fo ho aye be test ya me gina so ama if the kidney no eye adwuma so efia ye be fa nipadua ni mu nyina ya ni hunu no kidney no na ye so ne aba abonten enti se na ho den kɔ fom a edenyare wo be brauti we bo na we kɔ na we ba na we kɔ na unipadua no ho kire kidney ne se ya ahokeka na ase etata wafu a wudidi a entime and digest sabi ujunso otimi se ni ye darken wontime home from mama ni nyeye efi se junso ni ntime ma abontene ne etimi sanfro fat tracks ni ekose kidney ni nti doctor time da so say men control sexual wo kidney ni ye efi se wunya kidney problem kwa na edokoto afidie so ehun sikasem nya asem keto a se obenya bia da so ama da bia no ho atɔ no so yasem foforo timidima force na wotwe miensa oba enene ntonchia na kidney ne yenhwe mawo ye be show pressure manage amawo entini na emoja ne fam ne mu asi ana se srade aba ho ama na chechira fanam ne ho ma ekwan ye wom ni so a entimoja ne ntimi mfam enko nipadua kwa anim no anya ahoto a midima force fabra na wakoma no kwankra fa so a ebo ye adwuma no so ya hwe ne regulate ama fi se ebo kosoro kese a ede ha obeba na ebo tuulo nso a asam foforo ni nyina nso etimi kum because ya bia mfafi adako e ka ne ho ana chese no ano no midima force fabra e manage ma o se asitwe yade te so a ono na ehwa ma o asitwe yade ye yarebone yare a eye wa ekrotu a enwuo na fe edi infections ahodo bebro na wudidi a wo se fon ka ho what me say wo da diet so emfa ni nyina ne se insulin ya adwuma ye na glucose no entimi release said the nipadua system no because pancreas no so function midima force wadaro ma sa how ni nyina no fa bedan ye wo ye be ma na or prostatitis infections or prostate ne ho na ye midima for na etu ase wɔyɛ nhwɛhan na prostate ne gye ne ho a ɛbɛma adwonso sɛm ayɛ something which is the okogina ntimi dwonso a na kyɛ sɛ ketewa bi na aba wobɛkyim ne mogya di akyire bewi akyire no na ya pai oni ahye rubber na ɛno nso no mɛma asɛm ɛnyɛ twa kantimi dimafoɔ se ɛntena ho nhuna mane ɛwɔ adwonso sɛm adwonso de wɔ so kɔ etimi flow na ho tɔ wɔ wo de ani ntimi masa doctor time da so se bra ne mfa time no ɛnto so de ɔwɔ arthritis ahodoɔ ɛyɛ rheumatoid arthritis asabro ɛte so kotodwe wanampo so uchepe ujonku uhuna mane wɔ nnompe mu a medimafoɔ se wadaro mabra na ɔmfa bre no ɛnto so abusuafoɔ de ontime nwo be ma de ontime nwo sɛn na yɛ adwuma yɛ hunu saa fa kɔ medimafoɔ ho low sperm count yɛ bɛhwɛ ama wo yɛ ɔba no a wodie mu asisi nso a ɛno nso yɛ bɛhwɛ ama sɛ de bɛyɛ abetimi afa nyinsɛn abusuafoɔ de ka ho bie mu adi do akwan de ma bɛ ma asɛm nyina brane bisɛ no kura betimi ahwɛ ofiri wo mu akɔhoma so ɔbɛ ma no fon yɛ secretion ne pencil saa na oba medimafoɔ ho a yɛ repa yɛ ne teterete pipiripi boborobo kakraka kokoroko tete brane te se mi krom ba kese nchachira ne de agina ho a wo bukura wo bre tie no na beboa wo because the agents are ne etime de fire doctor say poku ase mayira be hu yen atwebe bo akwa agogo kuma sensu be hu yen wo nti bi ase afre numbers no 0244 77 42 82 0244 77 42 82 0500 72 15 0500 72 15 Midima for Herbal Hospital doctor time daso ye de chebe jaziga because wa twera wo ye
better say guys iga man on ton I'm sure better say baby fast that me Midima for Herbal Hospital and pay one more daroma but one more abuaye Dr. Type that so call na ne nkodi we are running in no ase ebetu paper savings and loans for daroma and pay but almost be fixed deposit account na ene be investment for usika no beto ho bosome miensa bosome nsia and as afeba na womone wontina se eni nkomo and negotiate interest beba so ni nyina no emfama womo ye ne say dia mpacho usika no na ye adwuma na afei wanya so mfa so dodo na nti adopay bia wo ewo my Ghana mu bia no de obe nyina no ene say woni be post savings and loans se be di enkomo se wo nkran ha obekọ kokomlemle ATTC school no enchen ho apɛ na woni wo mo akasa ewo so woni nkran afre wo mo on 0245 153283 0245 153283 and afre 0263 007-922 na woni wo mo eni enkomo odi asempa Kwame Appiah Kubi atena se na wono efri Emascon Estate anopay mamene no eni enkomo odi Maakye
be mami di so
na empom te say
nyame adom boko na nso
erade ede yenko ache Emascon for ho ye
nyame adom obi a ho ye yewra hope so ochia wo so ochia wo
ba ye ni enkomo sansense ase papa ne yeton
yes
sase amanso twen bia no eni ho enti ba mi wa no pay na yenton ade papa magana for
okay speaker me da say abusian fo nchia sonkon and yedi kind dear free Emascon Estate Ghana Limited aseye baby biata wo hye yen ene baby a wo chef di kesi ye tepre wo na opening power da Emascon Estate ano yewra hope wani abusian fo ni nyinata afei ye manager ma Mary and ye secretary na womi nyina say yen kan cham say ye damo ase papa every study from Santia ye chase e board dewro esameto ensase power Emascon aseye no dodo no da motie no e wa sopam ebi mpo aka to mabusuafo e wa abrochira sabra meka se no ebi no magye peni bi abeto bi binom so eso mo nam kwama wono mo ebenti aseda sonko na edi kan ye tema mo na de bi ada dewro ayebo ese Emascon Estate Ghana Limited ye won sase papa enunti brana beto bi na efa ye japade wo so brana beto bi na esida wo so na oni abusuafo no munya baby fa mutiri ento no eno na ena no penso ye ba besi so edi amamo ofise de bia dance koba se ye boso a eno ana metimi ka wutiri mu na ena no pay promotion so nko aye ewo Emascon aseye ya to ndin se obia be ye fiewura efise wo pani ota Emascon ano yewura hope wo chese won ne bota ba kono se obi bia da wo han obi fie ema sabre ye tete wo ema ene empotwani atani na ekoso o man ye bibi kakra bia hen ne efiewura waso agina wo konso won wanya no eya ade bia ha adwene no ana yewura obi se won sa titi wa fa bi mu pen sa ma ne wa hunu bi pen enu nti won pesa won so nyame yedi na dom no wapagya no akodu mpempenso bi a wanya nsase pa wo ton won pesa won so wo bekọ sa wo hawo no mu emu bi enu nti ana promotion eda form ya ebeboa no watime tua na kakra no wanya nsase pa sade ebe ya won so woni abusianfo no mumre bio no eno ana ode egu akwan ma ode ema we enu ntia na no pay sa wo pa asase pa tode a ene na mesa wo wada se entwentwe wo na ase emu obi nkwaji uskani enkwato ska no so engu ewa bra Imascon Estate Ghana Limited ye wo hono mo we ya me kan wo de bra TV ebra be TV na fe bra social media yi eso na wo ba be hu se ensase ya kan asem no eye ensase pa na da bia me ba mbo Mr Speaker any Kessben fo nyina aba so se ebra mo ya advert no ye ensase na di amanfo ekoso me da bia no mo di bi egu ho mo show amanfo enya kwantimi hwe se de ye ensase no esitie eno nti sabra me kasem Imascon Estate Ghana Limited ensase pa ye bon dawro no ye bi egu Kessben TV so eno nti bra na be hwe ebiso otrofo no se me dance ni ewo abrochire ebusia ensase a ye bon dawro no ensase bia edidayie ene da ensuom ana ene da atechem no aka se bia ensuo to ensuo be yira fawo ane mpo ensuo nsa to na tia ateche ebe fie de biara da bi ye de no entesa ensase no eye flat land na etesa desert no wo kona wo sa anwene bi na so hwa ne texture no eche se ampase ensase papa ana Imascon for ye bon dawro se bra na betobi na wo ya mi kan bia wo teka mu ane mpo wo djumade bi minia ye no meso no eye miensa enu tidikadi ye no mesi ye wi a na afa yensase no bia wo ene eboansa de package mu nsam stia no eno nso ye de ato so e de amount ye no ma edikan no eye 0553 840 646 0553 840 646 and 0553 838 730 0553 838 730 and 0209 155 437 0209 155 437 you know me sir yadidi juma ewo Imascon Estate Ghana Limited asia ye eno no abusia yensasa ye kan wasemi ewo Tropoli na Tropoli no America no ewo Greater Accra region yada baby America ebento wenya ufi do wenya eko Tropoli no is just a stone throw ekwan no enwa na do wenya wa America eho ana Central University ewo abusia free Central University eko baby yensasa no ewo no just 10 minutes drive ope just 10 minutes drive and your son so eben sagleme affordable housing down do na yesi e won no nsem bebre wo Ghana hanom no we di free sabia honom elko Tropoli baby ensase ne e won no just 5 minutes drive e chese e kwan enwa bia afensu su Tropoli baby ensase ne e won no amount 41 meter ensuo ne nkane nyina wa asase ne so yesisi amount 4 dan bi dia ma wonom ya wonom etete wonom e won so anam eya Reverend Sam Kwanchankra ya ya bonman say Apostle General baby a wasi edankase ya honum kobon pa ye fense Shilo City no ehwa a ane ensase no eno so ewo ye ne wonum ana ebohye afense baby a ya babensi New Airport City no woman so ye ne wonum ana ebohye enti mfoni am yitwa de akere no eche say ensase no eni kwaye bretuo akiri bi na emom no ewo fie peya amount 42 the medical culture say ensio ne nkane nyina da ewa asase ne eso eno ntemi a wo tie me wei eye promotion ye ede amaye ne ye aban adwuma ya abosome ane agi akatua ene ye nso ye adwuma eye abosome die ewo ankrankra die mu won entini nyina ne say ye ne ye abosome adwuma abosome ne yetua ye kanom Imascon Estate Ghana Limited say yankeke ho embom niamra ya duduo mu ne ye ba wo tensase so ede amayen sanso mpo na ye ne a yenya bosome adwuma nemum yenya ne ye potwa adwuma etesa adroba form adwadi form akua form monsusu a moye welders carpenter form nyina mo ka ho won wo ya me kan no ye nuanom adroba fa won ewo nungwa ene tashi won ma to yanka se ye mamadian ye mra won ma so ye na ya adwen se na watwe bia ewo memeda bia mu ye de ani be kire mu ewo market awodo edwoma awodo ene emia awodo offices na ye nuaman amanfa kwadi nkomo no won so ye mra won aso ye ebisa we ya me kan memeda ebei eyi wo kirechi ya no ye nuanom yom ye adwadi fom wo tema community 1 won ma fa ye ntie ani kire mu wono sanso mpone na wo 14 September ye de ani kire mu ewo Bema camp ne sensase na ye ton sanya papa eye den na so da fo betobie no mu kwaka kire wo mu mpani fo se ensas papa bu obabi nti ye mu nso mu nkonam kwotobie ma to mo sade afese ye mna ne no medi nkomo nkwase mini ye ensasa ye kan topoliwei enkane na one plot no na eye 30,000 Ghana cedis 30,000 Ghana cedis so ena me no kasa na me se adwem ho na promotion ye pese mutimi tobi ntino yate so e de aba 18,000 Ghana cedis 18,000 Ghana cedis kano eye 180 million for one plot obi ono oben sa e de amount ye de adwem ntia se half plot mpo ye betwa ne de amount eno so enkane no na ebo no eye 15,000 Ghana cedis nenso na me no kasa yi yate so e de aba 9,000 Ghana cedis 9,000 Ghana cedis ayatitis ka 90 million we nyina echi no an ye wura hope say ensuo to nenso fo moten enu nti waye nhya sonko de ama o sade beye na 18,000 betima to asase bi no atua ne kakra eni to wose akeken wabom a ye ba wa duduo mu no individual bia ankwankra bia no wonfa enemre sika no 3,000 Ghana cedis ayatitis ka no 30 million 3,000 Ghana cedis wo transfer call dada nimu a eye 30 million wose di kanfa eno beto ase ni yankwa asase ne so nkote eye asase ne emaw na sha ase esi udan ewo so ni yamfa a whole 12 months which is 1 year enso amfa maw ne tua ne kakra won into 3,000 chese midire so benya na fa 15,000 aka no so no wato bu ase na 1 year watua minia wei enye maw wei mibisa se etesen maw chese ato ye bu ase ni o manyina agu akwam sade ye be ya betimi ato asase ne bie entemi nia wotie me ema no anya wotenta sa wo nipa be se 5,000 ana mo pepper bi ata ya reserve bi ewo momra fisia de adwene ho awusa ya office no ewo eye Sprinters Road Community 18 Junction Sprinters Road Community 18 Junction yani Allied Filling Station no a ewo Sprinters kwan so no ana edi hwani mu ya san eben KFC baabi a wono eton aduane no enti awusa ya kwen no gie no mesi na frɛ mo fra mo ntu mo nsanfa baabi bia mo bia ne be mo office ne ma ba bedi nkomo akwase na matuma nya akwanya etuma bisa questions bia mo pe ya numbers no eniem eye 0553 840 646 0553 840 646 and 0553 838 730 0553 838 730 and 0209 155 437 0209 155 437 Imascon Estate Ghana Limited and Sase Papa and your Tony Sia and Papa so Yamontimon Frayen Yenimo anyone come Edamasi.
Imascon for I say na when you want come on 5 minutes after 9 Kessben 92.9 na from pause you got to say the researcher go from senior citizen
Kessben
Yeah, Kwame Jusu. Nyame adomaraka Kwame. Yes, Nyame adomaraka. Yes, I like your shirt, pa.
Thank you. Government bomb medase.
Yeah, Kwame.
Yes.
Ekona yedi.
Ayedi. Afuno minister no.
Yes, ekona yedi. Hwe. Sa videos ya na yebo isi. Parliamentary dey na you know.
Yes.
That was a day before yesterday.
Yes.
Kwame.
Yes.
I've taken my time to watch the proceedings again. That's the playback because I never knew say no more discussing
okay.
Until say your representatives neighbor to the news platform and I decided to chase it. And I'm Michelle Kwame. If a member of parliament, a majority chief whip, eka say mokra mo say nsuo no kyɛn Kwame a big time admission say parliamentarians because asaba waka no Kwame onum de waka
exactly
one can say NDC time no na nkɔfo ya galamsey nsuo no say but was saka hyɛmu kena say wonim nkɔfo ya galamsey
wo mo te
parliament
okay
because Kwame woni esa evidence no a woni mo bia wɔyɛ ɛyɛ akɔn kasa ade no da Kwame ɛkɔ na yɛ din Kwame ɛkɔ na yɛ din
ɛhia ba beto yɛn
yes ɛhia beto yɛn ɛkɔ na yɛ din but see na mo le kasem bi was say immigration officer any a soldier from mpanyimfo ne san kɔfo ni na no obo ka hu bi because omo na omo adwuma yi Kwame
nana
the one statement a ye ka ho asem emisi ye ntiase papa
here be ka so be a statement
ye ntiase papa and ye ka say obi do this country say metnase na me recite pledge me ye pledge at the amount me country Kwame at the quotia ye pledge ye de ye satu ye kokoso no Kwame enkofo ntiase adentini ye wedding ye de kawasha ye ring ye sa we say you know why biologically and scientifically we are made to understand say sa we say Kwame entini we no a connector to your heart.
I see.
It is the only finger I connected to your heart. Everything that so be any stroke necessary affected in sa. Said the akumayari and the buyer and sa we say the dika akwa first. Diame ko acha say. Eti ayadia ye edi che say nipa no a meware no odamakoma so. Everything e de renge de sha. Eti se we national pledge Kwame chese me dogana ena to me die bia Kwame de be ma this country no you swear off me wa Kwame say se wo hwa bibi ti se owura Azekosai last night na me read e bia and then I came across Azekosai story again the story of tolling agreement Tama Oil Refinery ana SSC de Ghana $1.5 per barrel. Then kofu bi pese push papa na wo betoma Ghana $4.5 per barrel. Na papa ne semenya da. Na o se say na mo sha me semenya de na me resign. Kwame. That is the statement we are talking about. So could the tab black what to be kase appointment committee Kwame all is not well.
And you may resign.
Because minimedachi and no me koso appointment committee no mempe ebe for me ebe say me dachi ene oman senya me pa oman e de amba Ghana for ne sana ye me resign dia Kwame that is the statement ye ka kwasa baby I me come say until say CDS Mr. Pepra Kwame Chief of Defense Staff. Wobeka say a soldier for I say enter a military and police monitors among monitor Galamsey site. Mete and Matisia see a soldier for the be na me take action. Ama call for be a Jubilee House and I say how powered your friend say a yibi house be a basse minyai because of that may resign. Kwame. No my press conference. Ashebun koforo until see a benya side come you can never fight Galamsey. We cannot. Because Kwame a soldier for eko bobra eko ya monetary obu ko ya no kwa obu kwa koya de ni bi
obu jiska
2 pieces chief of defense staff onya ojawe Kwame a two officer de eko banya chief of defense staff onya we they are where but Kwame o make sure so crack the whip lose the job. So until say we get somebody who will love this country than ono na yere ne namba bedie no Kwame. Obeka say because of this I decided to crack the whip, but because of this and comfort the pressure mommy may resign. They said yeah, I might be so Kwame you know. Kwame can never
say Jinapo say nkoko.
Yes, Kwame.
Jinapo nkaba na nkese so ko.
Yes,
the minister Kwame.
Yes, Kwame.
Na do dan ko Akufo-Addo asade energy ministry asa pay ne so.
Because Kwame tell.
Me dwe ne ho am.
We asade no, I don't just say we are incompetent.
Dabi.
I don't just say we are incompetent. Just say because tie what to drones they about 200 drones. 3 million dollars. Kwame, say sika no, enye na do dan ko Akufo-Addo bottom sika.
Ghana fo sika.
Enye abugina po bottom sika. Ghana fo sika. And you have to say, yeah, they call Koto drones are monitoring. Now today, if it has to take a journalist, I don't know say I said that 20 hours. And the TV who say, Obi galamse or baby. Na me kwa chidi pano. Just pa me can you. Now drones now you operating a crack. Ni screens. What we say ako control room order. Oh screens no. It said them head na ya cover. Etutu ani bia unu baby. And your region bia the district. And a district be also no or ma demarcated no. You just go who say BB cause so you just go and click it. And you click it na alaji anima who operation no. Now mau the distance e be 300 kilometers from baby I want to Hona. Na the compact compass no. Now my directions are to so you just call the national security to alert the police commander there to take action. And I say, Moabu Beko. Yetimi afa sa de nanya. But drones nen say, Kwame.
Kessben.
Drones nen say. Ena, you so say ye. Speedboat to so say. That is our problem. It is a kaput na podcast. Oh, because of this, may resign and not chese Kwame Onimajuma. Mr. Kwame, until say the IGP, Ebeka say, Asankragwa. Ya sensual to this level. Asankragwa forest ne ye dia say no Kwame. But meanwhile your national your district police commander ho. Sa papa ne esese me fire. Because the district police commander no and your IGP appoint them, it's not the president. It's me and I bet me fire omo. Papa na fairly until say an IGP bet me either. We are all pretenders.
To be fighting Galamsey.
Yes, we are all pretenders, Kwame. We are me say corner den Kwame. Na Kwame e dey na say wona say corner say djuma. Ade wo djuma. Anka ye dia de bia me kan say anka ye dia ne say anka wote ha. Na ke yesi ya come ki arrest to China for bi ne de te ha na e ka ho asem. Na Kwame ma me fa manu si because of ene me ba be che wade bi he. Ma me ka say we say your civil society groups. Yeah. Your policy think tanks, they are hypocrites. They are bunch of hypocrites.
Agenda.
Kwame. As someone a can speak a can Kwame. It is not only Parliament. Obekona side policy think tanks. Obudi nano galamse for finance. But make us some central. After this expose, expose we buy. Sa expose we na sa respect the conversation of galamse in our media space. Akwa Parliament and the media general for asoma omana musini eko the exact place that what they katache ko ero sai horo bugina ho e twa video se bela mu digina ho ene ukwa yi a ye fa ne say ye nkofo amu ati ye be say ayi joy kokomlemle for they are also there. Yen aspect sadway I have never seen a policy think tankers and civil society groups discussing this. Nobody. I want to the radio tracker say, oh, Yamos uncle for we say Abasoma Yadia.
And for Moho.
GJ, be issue statements.
I'm from say make a coalition. Yes, he make a coalition. Yanimoni
coalition. Obia family that.
You make a coalition, the whole media coalition against Galamsey. Yeah, and I'm saying you make a Yeni Juma as a radio.
Yes, Kwame.
Obeka Galamsey as a Maakaye. Near I am fighting. And when he has here about joining a coalition, now day.
Then I Kwame had you be. ama Ghana rice
ama Ghana
oba brem bi nam ni so abeka ho ase
oba de ho fe
oba no za no ho fe pa ama Ghana rice a rice Ghana we bibi ni o na adekoti na me de ama Ghana rice aba ne se kwa citizen ato dazi Grace Consolidated People's Party.
That's right.
The General Secretary. Why endorse ama Ghana rice?
I see.
What's his ziga? Ama Ghana rice. Amena mebusefo. Ama Ghana rice die bezi.
I see.
Na wakase bi di fa ama Ghana rice no. What say? Ni wonim se ama Ghana rice ye de bohu ye. Kwame. Emo ones they say ne asisi ato atese Ghana me Kwame amahye. And I'm a Ghana rice, I'm a Ghana for the swap.
That's right.
I'm a Ghana for the swap. Yes, Kwame. Oh, say, no more bebreba, but now a quayani a fast year and it me compete the foreign ones. But I'm a Ghana rice, I bad you need the swap Ghana.
That's right.
I'm a Ghana rice, a rice Ghana.
That's right.
Dear friend, a rice Ghana.
I don't know then, a rice Ghana.
A rice Ghana. Now a rice Ghana and go for Fisebia, I'm a Ghana. And I rice Ghana and ya dane no comment sa just Ghana yes sorry ni ama Ghana rice adenti no bia ye abibidura was a bema ho kom ayemre bema ho kom ayemre enye ne na so Kwame tetrete bobrobo ho ahwan enye ne na do so eno bia herbal hospital Kwame was umu system ayemre brother Kwame eye nuano no aye di the junk food
exactly
the junk food Papa bu okay university na so the research bi ba bonte wo se sade na ekuye na ama Ghana rice no ade ama mani age o mo ho ne se Kwame adabi na ye yi uridi hu na abahu se enam se ye dua no Ghana ha ne ye package no Ghana ha se ni ti ama udi ni na no na esaw yare ma me che wade culture esaw yare
natural
yes
yemfa bibia
yes it is only this country Ghana nkoani Israel ena udua de a na ye natural na wudi toaso 2 weeks a repair damage be a womb. Ghana ni Israel kwa because Ghana ni Israel and you know can is a vacuum said a prekese
okay
would be a timiba you understand it scientifically or mama ya say a Ghana and kwana would be as hard in a bit me a routine ama Ghana rice no would dia ye kase se would dia na repair damage na boost new system no yes it is a beer a yibi na no kwa yare bi na no ko ni padua mu a obo say na hwete neko se tra mu cha wodi to aso 2 weeks pe dia duro ka wa pabam neko eti chale media emu we dia adabi na me number yi la pass was our police ni bi bra and I'm say ziga bra na me pack ye kwa me na kwa iba
Kessben
wo unim ne so fre ye station ha container police station uba kwa dia bra mama ga rice
Kessben
a container for no
who's La Paz police station no the whole day describe be abehu amagana rice now Kwame who me was say jaba jana manakodia o say mama ade mama amagana rice and so you be the people ayiwu afedo ka che me say sebinim the only thing I met me the amana ye amagana rice and your obeja mama ka container police station no Kwame say Kwame ye can see emo na demu de hwam and ehwam etumu amoye wache jollof rice mutuo plain rice water bibia eyama Ghana rice
that's right
Kwame utimi fa eyama Ghana rice na sese unum adano me buy na ye breaking news na yima ba se ehiziga papa fo bi tiwachi me yamo hye me pa me bia me ni boni bia ba me yamo hye me so aduma we de we sisi tie me pese nkofo be hwie sa yikoye yempie me pie na di patre
Kessben
exactly VIP drivers mienu
wamo bejibi
VIP drivers mienu ena baako ensusu ye ose o mate say ama Ghana rice with be tobi
okay
etu omo so ba be agent
no more to
was the last 2 weeks now police for ha ena was it 3 days ago ena akosha so the man say nurse for mienu bi aba baba akodo opeso opese ni nua no hede de ne se be kwansa ba me advice ne say e ma ne ndwene sade no because ama Ghana rice they say 2 weeks they say 3 days 4 days nasa jame kwa chese no ma basa obi VIP drivers etu omo so person be agent and am say da beti ya na omo so say kranu kumase enti no ane say station ha no omo package a omo ebe tombi enti omo start next week jame kwa chese enti me dem pabo ta omo chi say de be ye be sama omo ba hu say ye twantro say kwa me ukokotokro badum ukota krade ba square
that's right
ukota male idum
that's right
uko okai shidum uko sunya dwom uko ikanesi dwom uko malata dwom uko makola uko asafo market uko anwra dwom uko kejetia uko central market uko adum kwam babia eyama
Ghana rice for numbers
rice Ghana
na yenko
na kwame numbers ni na mento boase na omo numbers no I don't know kwa bi ka say numbers ba ku bi uberebo bia uye mistake and cre bebo bia be mistake na mtima menke ka we no when you 020 76 197 020 76 197 and when you 053 70 29 464 053 70 464 and on a restaurant kesi bi ba akwani frame me say no say chale we dey me person me take a risk am Ghana the way why did me person no ahwe na me dey kwa and am say he and am say masa wo dey o pa fa ni na ko kone say enkofo na anya yi a brado be ji usika o me ho na onyam fa kono an restaurant o ono na anu obi adi ofie o dey emutu o say the wife catch dey say the lifetime time no sua no ne ma me mutu anu o ye de ma no e ma ni die no afena sabutuo ni bida wa hunti wagye to me say enye or the best starting a restaurant the no wife can't come arise Ghana aba Ghana to come do ebrel
me da say
arise Ghana
me say the office here
aba the bread na me so me the ebrel
thank you me da say I'm saying upon my man wish Brenna Cassandra a very big happy birthday Cassandra it's your birthday today happy birthday to you we wish you the best of a year your new age. We wish you God's blessings upon your new age. Happy birthday to you. Mr. Patrick Che, you celebrate your birthday today. We pray for your strength and more blessings to journey on. Happy birthday to you. Nyamisha. Na wanyo kesia pa. Nami wish Abeku prosper. And pay Emmanuel Assad say you wish a very big happy birthday. Abeku, it's your birthday today. We celebrate you on your new age. Happy birthday. God bless you abundantly. I mean, wish as soon as they pursue a very big happy birthday. For you, it's your birthday today. Happy birthday to you, my brother. I wish you the best of your new day. I mean, wishing Yabuatima a very big happy birthday. Yeah, celebrate your day with a grand style. I'll pay. God bless you. I didn't tell anyone on your Kessben. I was here with us here. The West 42 after 9. Now, Sir Jody team no up next with Medford action. One more day, good day on 7 up to 1 o'clock. Now, news team then so about with breaking news. So don't be any on China Friday. We'll be back again to wrap it up for the week. We need Mr. Speaker Kwame Appiah Kubi. On behalf of my team, thank you so much and enjoy the rest of your day. Good morning. We are out.